Action. Cut. Action.
We're spending the weekend at the Mount Washington Resort.
Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today is a good day to live. This morning has so clear a light as any to see the horizon in the far.
Editing Kelsey, just going to quickly cut in here in case you're confused by A, the blonde hair, or B, the traveling vlog during quarantine. This was actually all filmed back in November 2019. My mom gifted me this getaway to the White Mountains as a birthday present. I super loved it. It was amazing. I just never got around to editing the footage, which is kind of nice since now my life is boring and I can make it look like it's not boring. Just wanted to clear that up in case anybody was confused. And now jumping back into the vlog. The hotel's back deck faces Mount Washington, and that's where we spent a little time our first morning. Bobby and I love to do crosswords on the weekends, and what better of a place to do them, even though the sun was surprisingly bright and hot. Our first morning here, and we got a big day of hiking and like canopy tour ahead of us, is a humongous breakfast. This is my third plate of food. I also have an eggs Benedict coming. I will say that the breakfast buffet is like pretty good. So I have smoked salmon here. I have some pastries. I've already had some fruit, Nutella. Oh, I had a steak frittata. Bobby had a waffle. And listen, it's $27 a person, so we're making this worth it. We just got done taking the history tour, which I thought was super cool, so I'm gonna relay some of my favorite facts. It was the site of the 1944 gold conference, which I had no idea, but before that it had fallen into disrepair, so the government could give for a really cheap rate for that conference, so they did, and then they sent people up here to kind of bring it up to par. Any of your favorite facts, Bobby, behind the camera?
The woman who owned this place was a bitch.
Why is she a bitch?
She's a bitch because she watched everybody walk down the stairs at dinner, and if anybody had a nicer dress than her, hey, I'm talking. She changed into better outfit. Yeah, so there's this overlook that still has a portrait of her, like standing over and watching everyone. She would watch as all the women walked into dinner, and if anyone was dressed nicer than her, she would go back and change and make sure she was the best dressed woman. And then once she got down to dinner, she would shut the doors so that there wasn't the possibility of someone showing up that was better dressed than her. This is one of the rooms that was used in the Bretton Woods conference, or the gold conference. It was basically where the gold standard for international currency was decided upon, where the IMF was started, where the World Bank was started at this table. Yeah, it's just super cool. They have there were 700 delegates here for that conference, like way more than they expected. They have like pictures of different people signing the conference. All the flags from some of the different delegates. Like, it's just super cool. I love history like this. These are the original hardwood floors. The hotel's been around since like 1800, so that's super impressive. Then it was time for our ziplining canopy tour. Awesome one, you're so close to the trees.
It's fun when you're picking it up. I'm a pro.
Cheers to the best weekend in the White Mountains.
E.
It's taken us only 6 years to finally come up to the White Mountains. Oops.
Oops.
Look at this amazing. Take a bite, give your first review. Yeah?
I taste the beef gravy.
Yum.
Oh yeah. Smear that around. Smear. It's a fried duck egg. Fried duck egg.
Amazing. Yum. We spent our second morning there just strolling around the grounds, soaking in the sunshine and views before heading to the Cog Railway. Railway is so unique that anytime anything goes wrong or something has to be repaired, they have to completely design and engineer the parts all themselves because there's nowhere to order them from. Probably the only cog railway in the world. That's the track up there. Super steep. Probably tell people why the seats are so down.
So that you're sitting level when you go up the steep hill.
That's how steep it is.
Now what that means is that for every 100 feet we move forward, we gain about 25 feet in elevation. And there's actually a couple of points along the trip where it's much steeper than that, close to 38%. The number of inventions and patents to this date. War. For work, he provided plenty of it. And 3 years later, on July 3rd, 1869, he took his first revenue trip to the summit of Mount Washington.
That's our hotel for the weekend, right there. Up a third of the way on the Cog Railway. It's too late in the season to go all the way up because they already got like snow and ice up there. But oh my gosh, it's so gorgeous up here. Drinking some hot cider. Finally, I've been looking for hot cider this entire trip. I don't know how you're like a mountain resort and don't have hot cider. It's fine.
BYOC.
Gosh, I love being around the mountains. Fun fact, this is the only railway in the world that is entirely elevated. The entire railway is on like a, he said, complicated trestle system. It looks like blocks of wood to me, but apparently it's a complicated trestle system, so the railway never actually touches the mountain, which is pretty interesting. Sadly, it was then time to head back down the mountain, and that was the end of our super quick weekend in the White Mountains of New Hampshire.
I just had to pull out the camera because this is literally the best freaking scallop chowder I've ever had in my life. Like, oh my god, mouth gas.
Take a bite.
Like, that reaction isn't even fake. Like, I swear to god, that's her reaction every time. It's so good.
Oh, crap. I looked up at your camera. Stop filming. I washed my hands.
It doesn't matter, you're the one eating it.